You feel the silence when you pray after years of running. The guilt whispers, "It's been too long. God won't listen now." That thought alone can crush you. Maybe it's been a week, maybe it's been 10 years. Maybe you don't even remember the last time you spoke his name without anger in your heart. But here's the truth. You need to hear right now. God never closed his door. He never turned the key. He never posted a sign saying, "Too late." The door is open, always. He doesn't count the days you've been gone. He doesn't roll his eyes when you stumble back, ashamed and broken. He leans forward, waiting. You may feel the weight of silence pressing in, but heaven is only one whisper away. The moment you speak, he hears. The moment you turn, he runs to meet you. Because the gap between you and him was never measured by time. It was only measured by the lies you believed. You wonder, what if God is disappointed in me? What if I failed him too many times? But listen, he is not the kind of father who slams doors. He is not waiting with folded arms and a list of your mistakes. He is the father who ran toward the prodigal son while the boy was still covered in dirt. He didn't ask, "Why so long?" He simply embraced. That's the heart of God. He doesn't say, "You prayed last in 2015, so you're too late." He says, "All right, welcome home." Even if you prayed 1,000 prayers and broke them all, his door still stands open. The question is not whether he is ready. The question is, are you? Can you silence the guilt long enough to take one step back through that open doorway? Because the moment you do, you'll see he never left. He never turned away. His love is not a contract that expired. His love is eternal. Maybe you've been carrying shame like a chain around your neck. Maybe religion made you think God is tallying your failures. But grace breaks that chain. God is not a scorekeeper. He is a redeemer. Think about this. If he could forgive Peter, the disciple who denied him 3 times in one night, don't you think he can forgive you after years of silence? If he could welcome a thief on a cross with just one desperate prayer, don't you think he can welcome you after decades? Time does not scare him. Your silence does not push him away. He doesn't measure your worth by how often you pray, but by the cross that already declared your value. You may believe the door is locked, but that's just the enemy's voice. The truth is, when you reach for the handle, you'll find it never closed, and inside he's waiting, arms wide open, whispering, "I've missed you. Let's start again." Picture this. You knock hesitantly, your words shaky, unsure if God even remembers your name. But before your knuckles hit the door, it swings open. That's his heart. He rushes to you. Not because your words are perfect, but because your heart turned back. He doesn't replay your silence like a broken record. He doesn't shame you for years lost. He rejoices over the moment you return. That's why the Bible says, heaven celebrates when one heart comes home. Do you realize what that means? It means your next prayer could set off a celebration. Not because you were flawless, but because you chose to come back. Think about it. You could be the reason heaven rejoices today. All it takes is one word, one whisper, one glance upward. And suddenly, silence is broken. Guilt is shattered. The door you thought was locked reveals the embrace of a God who never stopped loving you. So here's the truth you can't forget. God's door is always open. Not sometimes. Not when you're doing well. Always. He doesn't ask for perfect prayers. He asks for honest hearts. He doesn't measure the time you've been gone. He measures the courage it takes to return. And he honors it every single time. So if it's been a week, a year, or half a lifetime, don't let guilt chain you at the threshold. Step inside. Whisper his name. Tell him what's on your heart. You'll find he was never far. You'll find he never left you. His love never expired. And when you finally step through, you'll know the truth. The silence wasn't his absence. It was only your distance. And even through that distance, his arms never closed. His door never shut. And his welcome has always been waiting. Just for you. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more.